in and knocked it away.
On second down, here's Jackson. This goes to a former Eagle, Nelson Aguilar. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll go back to Edwards on first down. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. From the 48-yard line, here's a second down and 4. Again, it's Edwards. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
You're going to figure it out somewhere, buddy. You're going to figure it out, Tay.
You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson.
Ooh, come here. Bitch. Yeah. We're going to figure it out.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last
Channel. We're going to figure it out.
Heck of a play there to get to him quickly and get him down for a loss.
I think they did a really nice job getting ready for this game, scouting, watching film, and understanding defensively what the play design was.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Jackson.
Pick.
Flushed out right.
Come here, fumble. Oh my God.
Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And Jackson showed to stop. He's got a first down.
Show did right. He got time out. I did. Oh shit. Nah, yeah.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the first quarter.
My question is, he gonna be the same play like I did. He gonna pick his own play. Come here,
throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left.
Come here. Yeah, what defense is looking great. Defense looking great.
On a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Jackson.
It's mine.
And this one incomplete.
Look at Medics. Look at
that one, and it's 3rd down.
Look at Medics, bro.
Did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked the throw.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It's a big conversion.
You know what I'm saying?
Down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first
defense.
Defense.
There you go.
They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create, and if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
And in for the Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
That damn Tucker, stay on fire. Tucker, stay on fire. We coming out. We ain't scared.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's able to get this across
I'm going back in.
but not by much as he's marked down officially
I'm
at
going
the
back in.
21.
I just said he like well he fucking dude wait shit, coach just he did shit like them niggas.
Now this going to be a quarterback draw.
Shit like them niggas, man. Back in there. Just like
in possession from the first and 10 as they've got it as we resume action.
Go ahead.
First down hurts. Caught by Jones. Give him a gain of 5
back in
on
that
the
again.
completion, and it'll be second down. He'll look to throw.
Back in that again, dumbass.
Oh, this is taken in.
Come
It's
on,
complete.
Julio.
And
Come on,
finally
Julio.
marked down at the
I might
23.
score now, Julio, behind it.
Play gets him all the
Fucking
way
with
down
you.
to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. He'll look to throw. And he'll toss this one incomplete.
Damn, Julio.
Seeing no options, he throws it.
Looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like
Get
things
out
were
of there.
headed for the red zone.
Got it.
If this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Trying to read it. Get out of it.
Now it,
You trying to read it. Get out of it.
they'll look to throw again. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Trying to read it. Get out of it. You trying to read it.
The one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Yeah. What up? Play this shit. Play this
Now
fuck.
on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown.
Play laser bit.
Philadelphia. Devontae Smith.
I want to.
32 yards.
Pick a play.
And the
Pick a play.
Eagles are within
For
an
me.
extra point
On defense, like I do.
this ball
Pick a play
game.
now. Pick a play. Pick a play, dude.
Well, Charles, here in their
Pick a play.
opening series, they said they had
These
certain
niggas
plays
would not put
scripted
their
for
own
certain
play like I do.
players. That looked like a well-designed
Come on in.
play to get one of
Come on
the
in.
top targets involved.
Come on in.
Let's face it, Brandon, a player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and
Come on.
scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Look at weak ass up. Look his ass up.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Justice
Came out, kill him.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass.
Nope.
Defense
Come here.
on their toes.
Nope. Yeah.
What really helps out in a big way.
Let's
is
go,
when you're
man.
doing the run pass mix
Bitch
and everything's
ass nigga.
working. That
You
means
a
that they're
bitch,
guessing
dude.
wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass
They
when
watching
you
their
run,
ass, nigga.
and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out.
Throw it.
And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. Lamar Jackson,
that's
such
something.
a threat with those legs.
Bitch, you
Able
wanna
to
throw it.
improvise and get the first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. That
Yep.
ball caught. It's Mark Andrews,
That's a warning.
the tight end.
That's a warning.
So the completion good for
Don't do it no
6
more.
yards. And it'll be second down.
That's a warning. Don't do it no more.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
What?
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Second down and 4.
Hell no, you crazy, dumbass.
He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here. Through the contact, it's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense.
He mean
now
that.
they get to turn it back to their offense.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Eluding the pressure right. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on
Ball
downs.
game.
So they take a big
Ball
chance
game.
here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him, coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations. That was an interesting look there. Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield.
I forgot.
And a solid run down inside the 30. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Oh my God. Come on, really?
Pass taken in.
Give it that. Got me. Bitch ass nigga. Whole way, nigga. Back in it. Ooh, back in it.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
I get back in it.
The phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring up 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They run out of the gun with Swift. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
He had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
This short throw caught by Goddard. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's second down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And Goddard going to have an Eagles first down as a tackle made at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback because everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
Here's a handoff to Swift. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Julio Jones. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers 78 yards. And the Ravens have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. On the handoff, this is Swift. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on, because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Now it's Swift. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, that is intercepted. Picked up by Brandon Stevens. And the Ravens are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Two timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Throwing, Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
Oh, what a time for a lapse defensively. That turns this game right on its ear. And now, forget about going fast. They might want to take the air out a little bit and force the defense to use some timeouts.
And he's across for the touchdown, and they grab that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Well, it took us until the final play charge to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Fights forward at the 20. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now a guy who grew up just south of here across the river, Jonathan Taylor. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And the quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This is 2nd and 8. They go play action with Richardson. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now Richardson back to throw it. Buying time. He does have first down yardage. Richardson looking to throw. And he's got Pierce. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the counter, it's Taylor. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Richardson looking to throw this. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
They get this out quickly to the left side. He's going to be stopped shy of the end zone. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Back to throw now in his own end zone. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
It is certainly becoming rarer by the year to see your franchise guy take a hit like that. The defender couldn't believe he had a shot to light him up. So when you take off and run, you have to make sure you can slide, get out of bounds, anything. Just don't leave yourself open to hits like that.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. They'll run here with Swift. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. They go play action with Hurts. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Buffalo 18. Hey, thumbs up. Alert. 63, 63, 63.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And out of bounds across the 15-yard line. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
I thought he did a pretty good job there to get back what he could, but let's face it, that sack on 2nd down, talk about throwing off.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
He's crying up Yeti.
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught and running with power here. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. There he is again, another catch for Julio Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. From the gun, here's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey, 73, 73. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. That's caught. It's Josh Downs.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away, and that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here they get to completion and a quick 1st down.
And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
That's going to be taken in by Downs. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Again, it's Richardson. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 22-yard line. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Just 1 field goal and a tightly played 1st half as we resume action here in quarter number 3. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Play action. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this off to Swift. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's second down. Hurts. Looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Philly. 45 yards.
You just had the feeling that sooner or later someone was going to come up with that one play. Neither team has really done a whole lot offensively, but here's one that pays off to the tune of big yardage, and it's one that could maybe get this group in gear.
Flush to his right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Swift. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Once again, it's Swift. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's 1st and goal. Gainwell is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown.
2 good drives on their first 2 possessions. Remember, the first wound up in a field goal, but we all know field goals aren't going to cut it in the NFL. So they're not going to be denied here, and they wind up punching this one into the end zone.
Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. The no run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First and 10, it's Richardson. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Richardson's throw caught by Pierce. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Play action. Now Richardson. He'll buy some time right. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the third quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now it's Richardson. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. This one no doubt important for Matt Gay. Gay's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the field goal a moment ago, so they'll be looking to string together a few first downs, likely on the ground as they begin 1st and 10. Tackle made by Grover Stewart. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. Swift going to try up the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
So what do?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good
So
as
what?
they come up 1st and 10.
I can't hear you.
This short throw caught by Goddard.
So what, dude?
And now right out of the 2-minute break. We'll get a time
Carson.
used defensively with a minute 56
Tua Carson.
to go. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle
Can you hear
his
me?
way open and catch the ball.
On
Okay.
2nd down, Swift. And he's going to have to protect
I
the
hear you, bro.
football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and
Pick your
7.
own play, dude. You, play watching this shit.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh shit.
That is intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore. A critical error there in a tight game.
It's so
All you talk about is taking care of the football.
pick your own play, brother.
Especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Just the 1 timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. 1st and 10.
Nope.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Good yardage there.
Y'all putting in fucking coaching distance shit on defense.
Keep the clock running.
Hate
If they're
this
smart,
shit.
You're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Richardson. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Taylor is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown.
And a thing you have to love about Jonathan
Yeah, you were
Taylor.
just talking, now
He's a
you quiet.
speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the
Go for
field
two.
when you get down near the goal line
Go for two.
because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here
Go for
by
two.
getting into the end zone.
Don't forget the extra
you can
point.
go for
It's
two.
up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. This one, all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as the kick's away here.
Damn it, I take it. Damn it.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Pick your play. Pick your play. Pick your play. Pick your play. Y'all lame as fuck, bro. Y'all lame as a bitch. Made the game boy, bro. Pick your own play, dog. Like I do. Take the ball.
Shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to
Take the
throw.
ball.
Able to
Get that
find
man.
Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the
We
40.
time out. That's a lot of time out in it.
Take the first of their timeouts.
That's a lot of
They'll
time
start
out.
with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's first down. Throwing is Hurts. He'll find Jones again, complete. Oh, and a nice tackle, a 6-yard pickup, but they need more than that. The middle of the field, still an option here. Got to hit something quickly and call a timeout. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Got a man, it's caught.
Really, gang? Really? Really? Really, gang? The game did nigga bad that then. What the happened?
The second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it
Shut
over on
bitch
their
ass up.
respective sidelines, we take a break.
Shut bitch ass up. Play watching that nigga. I gave you a chance. I gave you a chance, nigga.
Right now,
Give you a chance,
everything
nigga.
resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. This from long, very long range. And supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme
Give you a
failure,
fucking chance.
as that is obviously no good. And that changes
Matter of fact.
everything here in OT. So it's the Colts who are going to get a chance to win it here first as we're back underway in overtime. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. They find some open field here. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. They go with the ground game, pick up the first, now in plus territory.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50, they feel like they're in the strike zone. All right, you don't have to be in the red zone to take those big shots downfield or go after the end zone. Right now, that might be available to them.
And now this first drive in OT continues. 2nd and 7. And they'll go to the air now with Richardson. He's got his man. It's Pierce. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Taylor. By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Richardson now going to fake the jet sweep, and he'll throw off play action. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for him.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Here's Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If
Yep, you're so right.
You better prevent
So fucking right.
But give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort. Turn it into a successful play.
They turn to Taylor on 4th.
Yeah. 1 yard. You got 30?
Take this to the 15-yard line. The 4th down
Okay,
run
so
successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Richardson to throw it. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
I think a lot of
3
people have the same
interceptions.
question all the time.
I didn't
Why do
get
we
any.
see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time.
Let them man go, y'all.
Ball gets tipped in the air.
Fucking do
Because
so.
if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Looking for
Let them man
Pierce,
go.
and he's
Shit,
got
let them
it.
man go.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Goddamn, man. 3 interceptions, 1 drive.
Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about
3
his ball
interceptions
placement and how
on
good
1
he can
drive.
get laying it right in there. I think
I
we
didn't
just
get
saw,
1.
Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass
3
with
interceptions
authority,
on 1
just as
drive.
you described. Big time
I didn't get
right
1.
there, and
Cool.
Let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
I throw 1 pick.
Sanchez
Interception.
now, he'll kick it away following the
I throw
touchdown.
1 pick. Interception.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28.
Hello? Hello?
at the line. This Philly offense set to go. Now a first throw here in overtime. Steps away to his left. And some room to roam now. And out across midfield down to the 45.
Yeah. Good little run.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They will run straight ahead with Swift. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. At the 40 here for second and 5. They run out of the gun with
I'm going for 2, bro.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Flushed out right. And it's
Kick. Oh, my God. Come on, game. Come on, game.
Says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down. Well, they take a chance.
Gunshots? Fireworks.
It's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. Well, they say it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
Okay.
Everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
And I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
It's pretty.
Back to the running game with Swift. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. That's out to the flat for Swift.
Hello.
4 yards there. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. He'll drop to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way down inside the 40. Overtime with 2 minutes to play. We are
something new
sudden death.
that you ain't seen yet.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward,
so you ain't seen yet.
Set up with an early 1st and goal.
Swift not going anywhere.
Back in it.
Lose a couple back to the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Get in there.
Touchdown.
No, I don't want to. Fuck up.
Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert.
Shut the fuck up.
That touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run.
Shit,
They'll
right
go
there.
for 2. And he will not get there. As they try
Good job, bro.
for 2, it's
Good game.
unsuccessful.
Good game.
And they will remain down
Good game,
by
bro.
a
Good
point.
game.
So a
Good
very
game, bro.
interesting final chapter to this proverbial book here in this one, because they were in field goal range, could have won it with a field goal, elect to go for the touchdown. I still don't know what they were doing.
As great as this game was, and
Good
as
game,
dramatic
bro.
an ending as we had, the post-game press conference is going to be key, because they're going to be asking Coach, why not a field goal attempt there? You got an opportunity to win it right there with your guy, and instead you run another play.
Yeah, we might need to stop by that press conference on our way out the back door here.
Yeah, just slow down the plane for us, all right? We got